Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Leadership Lounge with the CEO magazine. I have a question for you today. Do you like traveling? Because I most certainly do. I enjoy exploring new places, especially those that are yet to be discovered by the crowd. However, what I don't like about traveling are the challenges that often come with the journey. From safety concerns to language barriers and unexpected emergencies, these issues can make travel really stressful. But what if I told you that there is a company dedicated to addressing these challenges? India Assist provides real time assistance to travelers like us, ensuring we have the support we need when we need it. On this World Tourism Day, we had the honor of speaking with Mr. Harish Khatri, the founder and managing director of India Assist. With an impressive background in the fashion, sport, and now travel industries, Mr. Harish brings a wealth of experience to his role. Join us as we explore his journey and learn how India Assist is changing the way we travel. Hello, sir. How are you?
All well, you tell me.
Thank you so much for your time. It's great that you can join us and, share insights with our viewers and with us too. Okay. So the very first thing that I would like to ask is about your career. You started in the fashion industry before transitioning to sports, and now you are in the travel and tourism. So what was your experience like working in all these diverse sectors? Like they are, drastically different from each other.
To tell you the truth, I joined fashion only because I wanted to be part of event industry. But somehow I ended up in fashion. But even though it wasn't my cup of tea, I enjoyed working there tremendously. But sports was my cup of tea, of course. So I wanted to pivot there. And I got the opportunity also to pivot there. And after working there as a sports marketing professional for a couple of years, I got the opportunity to work with one of the renowned MNC to form their sports marketing company in India. I was one of their founding members. And while I was working there, somehow IPL came into picture and I moved to one of the IPL team as part of senior management.
Yeah.
And while we were doing things there, somehow all the time the travel was part of life now. So whatever I was doing in events and fashion or in sports, traveling was a constant feature. So it's not that somehow I pivoted there. Travel was always there. And somehow I could relate with the issues and the problems faced by the travelers.
Okay. Like when I was going through your profile, I saw that you worked for Deccan Chargers. So, working in the IPL and with a team like Deccan Chargers, the career must have been rewarding. So,
Yeah.
Leaving such a rewarding career, it certainly would not have been easy for you. So, what motivated you to take the leap of entrepreneurship?
You are right that I was having a settled life and and my entire career was formed because of the sports and the events which I have done. Leaving them, it was not an easy decision and I kept on postponing it. I could see that there is a gap in the travel industry and I could keep telling myself that this is not for me to do and do something about it. I kept on postponing it. But it was like a itch which I could scratch. So it kept on pushing me. You need to do something about it. You need to do something about it. And after a while, after I think I postponed it for a year or so, and after a while, it becomes very difficult to not to look at it. And then I actually gave up everything, or whatever career, whatever phone book, whatever laptop data I had. Everything became redundant because I moved to a completely new genre of my life. It started with the tech, not with the travel initially, because to enter to a travel industry, we wanted to have our own tech first. So India is basically about the tech. And we didn't have the template also what kind of tech we want to bring to the market because the template was not there. This kind of service was not there.
Yeah.
So understanding, and I am not having any tech background in my own life. So understanding that thing first and then moving ahead with this and giving all you had in your life to it was something very tough. And I would say God was kind that eventually things worked out.
Yes, India Assist is such a unique concept. So, like you mentioned that you were traveling while you were working in the fashion industry and in the sports industry. So, uh, how did you came up with this idea? Like, what was the moment that inspired you to create this service?
See, in any case, travelers are traveling unassisted and on their own. The traveler's life is not easy. And somehow I could relate to it because eventually when we plan our travel, we spend a lot of time, we spend a lot of money, we spend a lot of hope and aspiration to our travel with our travel. And when we get to a new destination, we are left with at the mercy of the elements there. A language barrier, food, stay, whatever. So many things are there. And then sorting it out, everything on our own. I don't think so. It was such a difficult idea to crack. It was in front of us. It was in front of industry. Everybody as a traveler, we see there are issues. The industry could see that travelers are having their issues. It's just that nobody was willing to pick what was visible in front of their eyes. And I also kept on postponing it. I could see it's there. The issues in front of us only. But I kept on pushing that why I need to get into it. I have my own settled career. I have my own things on well. Why I need to get into it? Like I said, if when you get in that kind of itch which you can't scratch, you can't ignore it also for too long.
But the travel and tourism industry in India is highly fragmented. So, weren't you worried that starting your own venture in such a competitive space? So, what would be the future and things like that? So, what were your initial experiences like when you were beginning this venture?
No, I was ridiculed a lot. When I was discussing the idea with them and telling them that this is the gap and this is what we are working on, people used to say, we understand the gap is there. We understand this is a very logical thing. But why you? Let industry take care of it. No, why are you getting into it? So that's why I got ridiculed as well. But somehow I knew, and my reply to them was that even though I may not be a part of industry, but I am a traveler. And this product only traveler could have taught. So don't count me as an outsider. The entire industry was working for us only. You remove the travelers from the industry. For what the travel industry is looking for then? So we are traveler, good enough stakeholders in the ecosystem, and something which industry haven't given us. After a while, it became easy also once the industry realized that we are coming to support them, coming to complement them, not to compete with them. Once this realization has happened, after that, a lot of support have started emerging from all quarters of life. So we are working with almost all industry partners because they recognize that we are complementing them, not competing with them.
So, India Assist basically provides real-time assistance to travelers in India who are in distress. Can you walk us through how this technology works? How does India Assist address the key challenges faced by travelers in India?
So there are challenges could be related to medical emergency, could be related to police support, could be related to lost and found, could be related to emergency transit, emergency lodging and boarding. The issue a traveler can face are many. There was a family who had gone to Kochi from Delhi and the gentleman lost his wallet. He went to a nearest police station for his diary noting and all, because for his RC and for license, he needed that diary noting from the police. Now, everything was started getting written in Malayalam. Now, I can challenge that in entire Delhi NCR, a single police station who can do your diary noting in English. And if somebody is not comfortable with Hindi, reading Hindi or speaking Hindi, how would they navigate this challenge? Same issue other gentleman was facing, that if entire thing is getting written in Malayalam, how is going to make sense out of it? Then he was informed by his travel agent that, sir, I have given you India service, why don't you connect with them? So through mobile application, he connected to us, he called to our call center, we assigned a ground assistance to him. When our ground staff, who is a local, who understands Malayalam, Hindi, English, everything, when he was there, he sorted everything out. He made the sense of the situation. And after that, the gentleman was really happy and they came back happily that eventually we can't do anything about finding the wallet which he has lost. But
Yeah.
after that, the trauma we can control. No, once when he came back to Delhi, he realized that something important he missed mentioning in the diary noting. Now imagine you remove the Indiasis from it. He had to go again to Kochi to get this thing done on his own. But because he was a customer of Indiasis, he told us that this, if you can help me get a this addition done in the copy. Again, we connected to the police station, requested them if they can mention this as well, and send that copy back to him. So there are lots of incidences where Indiasis have emerged as a lifesaver or the situation saver.
I think that for, local tourists, like Indian tourists traveling surplus, it may not be as much as difficult for the foreigners to face certain challenges in India. Like they are from a...
Our major challenge comes from domestic travelers only.
Okay.
And domestic, because like I said, that this situation was faced by domestic customer only. And there's so many things. You checked into a hotel, you are not feeling well because to a new place, you have eaten something and suddenly you got upset in the night, middle of night. You ask hotel to help me with the medicine. They will say doctor on call. Now, doctor going to come and give you same medicine, but the hotel may charge you 1,000, 1,500, 2,000 for the same thing. And most of the time, people don't get to the doctor on call. Rather, they suffer whole night and in the morning go themselves out, buy a medicine, cure themselves.
Yeah.
When they connect to ADSs, we immediately put them on video call with our doctor. We and doctor understand the basic things and prescribe the medicines. That the prescription goes to the customer. That prescription then goes to the ground staff. Ground staff procure that medicine and drop it at the reception. And the process takes 15-20 minutes.
Yeah. Another thing that I would like to understand, that all these services that you are providing, are they available 24/7? Like if someone needs a doctor at 2 a.m. in the morning, then...
What's the fun then if it's not available 24/7? How would you rely on the service then?
And the call center. So do you have an in-house call center or do you outsource it?
We have an in-house call center because it's for us also as a team. It's a lot of learning coming from the call center. What kind of patient, what kind of things, what kind of issues people are facing. A lot of that which help us to keep upgrading our own application in the back.
Okay. So as a first mover in the industry, how has India Assist managed to overcome the challenges, and how unique were the challenges that you faced in the journey?
First mover, most difficult part was to understand what we are building. You see, if I had a template of, say, something like if I'm making, getting into a hazing cab kind of thing, I can obviously have template well too.
Yes.
If I'm getting into some kind of marketplace, I have templates available to me.
Yeah.
Something which is so unique, which is not there, and understanding how you want to envisage, and which had a lot of human interaction as well. Like whatever mobile application we use in our own mobiles, there is no human interaction in between. No, only when you have to lodge a complaint, then only you try to reach to the call centers, and few web mobile applications allow you to reach to the call center, and few let you do it through the online platform on to their AI. Here, mobile application is just a catalyst to start the process. Once you have pressed a button, you are immediately getting connected to a call center. Once you have connected to the call center, after that you are not inside the mobile application. But our call center need to capture your mobile application and let you know that the duty has been assigned in terms of the ground staff to you.
Yeah.
So process was because I was not having a tech background. I couldn't understand what kind of issues or what kind of challenges are there to make this kind of application. I just was putting my own vision on the table that this is what we want. And the tech companies and the tech experts were at their wit lost that how this is going to happen. They can navigate in the mobile application. This I was
Of course.
concerned about.
Hmm.
So, but for tech companies, it was something very challenging and very unique that if you are saying somebody is entering into a tech platform in a mobile application, and after that they are pressing a button and immediately will leaving the mobile application platform,
Hmm.
and your backend is connecting them, is
Hmm.
capturing the mobile application background, and then triggering the duty to them on their own, which when it was very difficult for me to make them understand. Rather, they were making me understand this technology is not made yet. This technology is not available, and now you need to change your business model. Rather, I persisted. Rather, I would not do it at all if we can't do it this way.
Yeah. So you started with the idea in say about 2014, 2015 around that time, and your first prototype got developed around 2017. So
But
yes,
it
like 2019. Okay.
only it took us to develop our first prototype.
Okay. So now you have gone through multiple rounds of funding and partnerships with government bodies. So, what do you think that has been the most pivotal moments in your journey? Yeah.
We launched commercially in 2020 February, and after that we went COVID in March 2020. There are a lot of standard partners across India who are looking for the help, and there are no hands on deck for the government and for the agencies to support them because we had this technology available to us. We started our own shout out that if you're stranded in India, connect back to India Assist. And after that, because we started getting floods of queries and those things, we got connected to MEA, we got connected to American Embassy, we got connected to UK, other embassies. And suddenly we were working with them in tandem and we were helping them with e-passes, with helping them in getting the evacuation flights, with arranging the food, arranging the medicine, so many things. And somehow within 3 months, the entire system got tested the way we wanted that initially we will get few customers and we'll do our own test runs and understand how it's working. But because this thing and we understood the mammoths of the situation and we said that we will not charge anything while helping right now. The situation was like that. So we made entire services free of cost as well. That gave us recognition with among the government bodies, among the embassies and other things, and gave us also confidence that we are capable to give assistance even in the rest of the situations. Even though COVID was very critical for the travel industry, and the travel industry was most which suffered out of it, but
Yes.
somehow we could able to do our own proof of concept, and that too at a larger scale because of the COVID.
India Assist has a great potential for expansion. So, what are your plans for growth within India and international markets as well? Like, you have mentioned that there are some 128 or some cities that you are serving currently in India. So, what are your expansion plans? So, are you willing to convert more, cities in India, and are you looking to expand to international markets as well?
So there are more than 200 cities in India
Okay.
which has a potential for tourism. So right now we have more than 130 cities now, and
Okay.
another 70, 80 cities we will be covering in by say in a year or so. And this is what our focus is has always been that instead of looking for the customers, we are ensuring that the network we able to establish on a priority basis. Because once the network is there, we can go to the customers and say that come and feel free to connect with us because the assistance would be available. Without having a network and keep looking for the customers won't look good from our side. So
Mm.
this is how the journey has been till now. And we know that, and we are working with the tourism boards as well. We have recently signed with one of the largest tourism board in India, UP Tourism and MOU, where we are helping them in terms of managing the information center of UP Tourisms.
Yeah.
And we are in touch with other tourism boards as well. And at a very advanced stage, the discussion is going through, and we soon announcing our partnerships with them. Same is for our global expansion. There are multiple markets where the interest is coming. They are looking for the license from ADSs. One of the international market we have already finalized, and in another by a year end or early next year, we would be announcing the expansion part that the India service is available in this part of the world as well. I will not be able to share as of now,
Yeah.
but yeah, that it like I would say that it need to have UK assist, US assist, Canada assist, UAE assist,
Yeah.
EU assist. Every zone need to be covered under assistance.
Hmm.
Why traveler should feel alone in wherever they are, and this has always been a vision that because the product have been developed by the travelers, it will support all the. So,
Hmm. Okay. So you had transitioned across industries and now leading a startup that's changing the way people travel. So, what has been the most rewarding experience on this journey so far?
so when you see a critical situation getting managed,
Mm.
where people know that they didn't have any alternate good, this itself gives a lot of satisfaction to us. No, we know that how would person, if you remove ADSs from the picture, how would they have able to save their own situation, their own planned vacation or those things? Whenever we are able to do this, it gives a lot of satisfaction. It validates that whatever we have left behind and whatever we have, what all risk we have taken to build this, is gets keeps on validated because of these things. So these are the things which give me great satisfaction, which makes me keep moving on this direction, which helps me to keep thinking other part of the world and the country, that because wherever the travelers are, if the system is working there, then only we will be able to help.
It has been great talking to, and as we are nearing the end of our conversation, I just have a couple more questions that I would like to ask you. Okay, so for those who are looking to enter the travel or tech industries, what advice would you offer to them?
I would say be sure that what kind of thing you are doing, and have your own confidence, your own conviction that whatever you are going to bring on the table is going to make product. Otherwise, people in any case will keep on discouraging you and keep questioning your own things. But if it's your own conviction and your own confidence that yes, I am going to do something which is going to make a lot of impact. This is what it's not there in the industry, or it's there, but it's not working the way it should be functioning. If you have that kind of conviction in you, if you have that kind of confidence in you, please do this journey, because journey is going to be really tough. Only thing is going to take you forward is your own conviction.
So before we wrap up, I would love to hear your thoughts on the CEO magazine. How has your experience been with us, and is there anything you would like to share to our audience?
It's a wonderful platform. It connects, it gives us a chance to speak to the audience who is looking forward to hear mindset of the people who have done a tough journey in their own life and get the insights from them. Otherwise, I people whom I keep meeting, they keep asking me how's this, how the journey have been. But that way you can meet limited audience. Through this platform, you can reach out to the maximum people, and they can also plan their life, get encouragement in their life, and can see that if others can do this kind of journey, why can't we? I would say that CEO Magazine that way is doing wonderful job connecting with the right mindset to the people who are aspiring to be there.
Thank you so much for your kind words, and thank you so much for joining us today. It's been truly inspiring to hear your story, and I'm so grateful for your time.